Hi everyone! In today's class, we have a Vinyasa flow class. It will be a 20-minute class, 20 minutes, focusing on Sun Salutation B. Alright, now this time we are going to start in downward facing dog. Okay, so you curl your toes and then lift up. Then take your time here. I know we usually start maybe seated or from tabletop, but this time for this class, sort of getting right to it. Okay, so go ahead, bend one knee and another. Okay, maybe swing the hip side to side. Okay, and then from here we're going to shift into plank down dog. Okay, we'll do that transition a couple of times. Okay, so as you inhale, we're going to shift forward to plank. Okay, and then distribute the weight evenly. You can even move from left to right. Okay, make sure you're pressing or pushing away from the mat. And then exhale into downward facing dog. Now, if you need to move in between, go ahead. Inhale, we'll come forward into plank. Zipper. Okay, we'll zip that up. Belly draws in. Exhale, we'll press back. Thighs pressing back. 2 more times. Inhale, we'll shift forward into our plank. Reach the chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Chest pressing towards the thighs. Inhale, we'll shift forward again. And then exhale, pressing back. Okay, breathing in and out. Alright, from here we'll look forward. Knees will bend as you make your way to the top. Maybe baby steps for now if you like. Okay, and then we'll fold, okay, hanging over the hips. You can hold on to the elbows or just let the fingers hang. Maybe move the head, maybe swing the torso side to side. As we breathe in and out. 1 more cycle here. And then from here we'll release. Okay, inhale, we'll come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll stand up, reaching up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. All right, now we'll get into our Sun B, okay, our Sun Salute B. Ground through the feet. Okay, hips will press back as we find chair. Maybe we'll start off in a high chair, inhale. And then exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. And then as you exhale, palms press down. Okay, we'll find our plank again, stepping back, inhale. Then from here, knees will come down, reach the chest forward, and then making our way down to the mat. Ground through the feet. If you need to bring it wider than the hips, go ahead, inhale. We'll lift up to our cobra, and then exhale, making our way back into downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, right leg will lift up, swinging that leg open, bending at the right knee. Okay, breathing in and out. And then from here, we'll switch sides. Right foot will bring it down. Inhale, left leg will lift. And then we'll swing that leg open, bending at that knee. 1 more cycle. And then from here, we'll release. Left foot will bring it down. Okay, staying here for another breath. And then exhale out completely. You will look in between the hands as you step, walk forward to the top. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll bend the knees. Come into our chair pose, maybe a high chair for this time. And then exhale, hands back by the sides. All right, next round, inhale. Bend at the knees, arms will lift. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. As you exhale, palms down, we'll find our plank again. Okay, breathing in here. Maybe you'll do it modified with knees down, or maybe you'll keep the knees lifted, chest reaching forward, and then we'll lower all the way down to the mat again. Ground down through the toes. Okay, maybe we'll come up to a cobra. Maybe slightly higher, or maybe we'll lift up to our up dog. And then exhale to our downward facing dog. All right, right leg will lift it up high. Let's step it forward in between the hands. Okay, left heel will ground it down. we'll come up to our warrior one. Okay. Again, keeping that zipper. Doing a quick fix of my tights as the arms reach up, inhale. Then as you exhale, let's interlace the fingers behind, open through the chest, maybe look up if you like. And then we'll release the hands, coming down, stepping back to our plank, breathing in, and then go ahead as you exhale. Inhale here, and then into our downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg will lift up. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Right heel will press it down. Inhale, we'll find our warrior one. Lengthen through the side body as we reach up. Again, keeping that zipper. And then from here, we'll add a little bit more. Interlace the fingers. Draw the shoulder blades together. Maybe look up if you like. And then we'll slowly release. Hands will come down as we step back. Take a moment here, choose. Maybe you'll do it modified. Okay, maybe you'll change it up for your back bend. And then into our downward facing dog. Okay, breathing in and out. Pressing away from the floor. Observing our breath here. One more cycle. And then from here, we'll look forward, making our way to the top of the mat. Breathing in, and then breathing out. As we inhale, we'll bend the knees. Arms will lift up. Maybe palms will turn to face up. And then exhale, finding our Tadasana, standing up. All right, next round. Inhale, bend the knees. Okay. We'll add, triceps will turn in, palms will face up. Okay, maybe we'll bend a little bit more, holding chair for another breath. And then exhale, we'll fold forward. Ooh, getting the quads. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Then as you exhale, palms press down as we find our plank again, breathing in. Okay, chest will reach forward. You can do this modified hover or lower all the way down, keeping that zipper, and then making our way into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg will lift up. We'll step it forward in between the hands. We'll ground that left heel. We'll find warrior one again. Inhale, arms will lift up. Okay. Reach through the arms. We'll interlace the fingers behind. Okay. Keep that zipper. Moving the arms away from the back. This time we'll fold over that right inner thigh. Okay. Now grounding through both legs, maybe especially that back leg. And then just see how much range we have. Reaching the arms over. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll release. Hands will press down as we step back to our plank. And then lengthening the breath. Inhale. Making our way back into our downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Inhale, left leg will lift. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Right heel will ground it down. Inhale will come all the way up. Finding our warrior one again. Grounding through that back leg. Interlace again behind. Shoulder blades come together. As we move the arms away from the butt, we'll fold over that left inner thigh. Finding our humble warrior. Okay. As we stay steady here. Just see how much is accessible at the shoulders. One more breath. And then from here, we'll release. Hands will come down. We'll find our plank. Inhale. Taking your time again. Choosing. As we find downward facing dog. Keep breathing in and out. Again, observing the breath. Maybe observing your thoughts. Notice if there are any patterns. One more cycle here. From here, we'll look forward, making our way to the top of the mat. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, bend the knees as we find our chair pose at the palms face up, maybe sitting a little bit lower. And then from here, finding Tadasana, standing up, hands back by the sides. All right, next round. Inhale, we'll find our chair, arms will lift up. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Maybe you might choose to step back. Maybe you might choose to jump back. So glue the hands down. Keep pressing away. Empty out the breath as we find our push-up. Inhale, coming up. And then exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg will lift. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Ground that left heel. And then this time, okay, I'll use the blocks. We'll straighten that right leg out. Okay. So again, if the floor feels too far away, use your props, use the blocks. Okay. You can even flip it a bit higher, okay, any height. Okay. Now from here, I know it might be easy for some to just fold forward and it might feel great. But for this round, okay, let's lift the chest up, come up halfway, and then reach the crown of the head forward. Okay. Observe the left hip. Can you let it roll forward? Breathing in and out. Okay, one more cycle here. We'll add a twist. Okay, you can keep the left hand where it is, or you might adjust that block. And then we'll turn to the right, reaching that right arm up. Okay. So I find this is one of my go-to poses as well. Okay, it will get that nice stretch at the outer hip. Okay, if you want to add a bit more at that right side waist, maybe you'll reach the right arm over the head. Okay, you can always modify, you can add. Okay, one more breath. And then from here, we'll release. Hands will come down. We'll find our plank. Breathing in. Okay, and then going through any transition that you like. Okay, you can even skip the vinyasa part, making your way into downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg will lift up. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Grounding that right heel, we'll grab those blocks again as we straighten that left leg out. Okay, so if you want to go for it, fold and round. If you give yourself a breath here. Okay, and then this time we'll come up halfway. Okay, and then observe. See if you can lift your kneecaps up. Okay, get the quads to join in the fun. And then observe that right hip. Can you roll it forward? Okay, breathing in and out. Reaching the crown of the head towards the top of the mat. One more breath. Okay, we'll add the twist here. Ground your right palm on the block. Maybe some are on the mat. Okay, and then we'll turn to the left. Your left arm will reach up. Now as we stay in this twist, observe how your hip responds. Okay. And then if you want to add that left side body, maybe left hand will reach over the head. As we inhale and exhale. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll release. Hands will come down. Here we'll find our plank. Breathing in. And then through any transition that you like. Into our downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Pushing away from the mat. One more cycle here. And from here, as we look forward, knees will bend. We'll make our way to the top of the mat. Maybe others might jump forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll bend our knees. We'll find chair pose again. And then we'll find Tadasana, standing all the way up. And then hands back by the sides. Pause. Pause lang sandali.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Ready? Rolling.
Inhale, we'll bend the knees, we'll find our chair. Okay, maybe we'll come into a lower chair, see how the knees are feeling, how the quads are holding up. And then exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Then as you exhale, palms press down as we step back, breathing in here. And then taking your time again through that transition into our downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, right leg will lift up. We'll step it forward in between the hands, grounding that back foot. Inhale, we'll come up to our warrior one. Then from here, we'll add, let's turn into our warrior two, arms out to a T. And then as we breathe in again, we'll find our reverse, reaching up and back. And then making our way down to the mat. Okay, we'll keep moving, keep breathing into our downward facing dog. Okay, inhale. Other side, left leg will lift. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Back leg will ground it down. Inhale, we'll come up, finding our warrior one. Keeping that zipper as we turn out. Arms out to a T. We'll add our reverse warrior, reaching up and back. And then exhale, hands will come down as we step back. Inhale. And then exhale. Making our way into our downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll look forward. Knees will bend, making our way to the top. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll bend the knees. Arms will lift. Again, in your high chair or low chair. And then standing up to Tadasana. One more round. Inhale, we'll bend the knees. We'll find our chair pose. And then exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. And then you can choose to step back or maybe play around with a jump back. And then going through one more transition. Making our way into downward facing dog. Okay, breathing in and out. Okay, so same way we started. If you need a little bit of movement, go ahead, bending one knee and the other, or maybe finding some stillness in this shape as we inhale and exhale. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll lower down the knees. We'll take a moment. Okay, we'll sit. Okay. If it feels comfortable to be in this position, you can stay, or if you need to sit on your blocks, or you have the option to cross your legs. And then we'll give ourselves a moment to be quiet. We'll close our eyes as we breathe in and out. One more cycle, breathing in and out. As we bring our hands together, we'll bow down our heads. And then as always, giving yourself gratitude for moving, and thank you for letting me guide you. Namaste. So if you've been feeling kind of like in a slump and just need to get some movement in the body, I hope you enjoyed this class. So don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to write them down below. I'd like to thank you for watching. This is Every Yoga by Jo and Daya, sharing everyday yoga for everybody.